Buongiorno a tutti, bentornati sul mio canale. In questo video vedremo domande in inglese per le prove preselettive dei concorsi pubblici, in particolar modo per il concorso IMSS 1858 posti. Fill in the blank. I'll wait for puntini puntini until 8 o'clock. Don't be late. Risposta è you. Fill in the blank. I'm puntini puntini a coffee bar downtown at the moment. So I'm busy every day. Risposta è running. Fill in the blank. I'm puntini puntini a coffee bar downtown at the moment. So I'm busy every day. Risposta è running. Fill in the blank. I'm puntini puntini sure I can trust him because he stole money from the petty cash box once. Risposta è not at all. Fill in the blank. I'm puntini puntini the sales rep at 5 p.m. Risposta è meeting with. Fill in the blank. I'm having a very hard time. I can't sleep puntini puntini night and I am extremely tired during the day. Risposta è. Fill in the blank. I'm not interested in puntini puntini politics. Fill in the blank. I'm not very keen puntini puntini ice cream. I prefer cake. Risposta on. Fill in the blank. I'm so puntini puntini out here. Why don't we go in and turn on the air conditioner? Risposta hot. Fill in the blank. I'm so glad to meet you. I puntini puntini you for age. Risposta I haven't seen. Fill in the blank. I'm so tired because I puntini puntini up since 4 a.m. this morning. Risposta I have been. Fill in the blank. I'm so tired because I puntini puntini up since 4 this morning. Risposta I have been. Fill in the blank. I'm sorry I puntini puntini to do my homework yesterday. Risposta I forgot. Fill in the blank. I'm sorry puntini puntini the mistake. Risposta I for. Fill in the blank. I'm sure they puntini puntini accept our proposal. Risposta I won't. Fill in the blank. I'm trying to find puntini puntini location for our convention. Risposta suitable. Fill in the blank. I'm trying to understand puntini puntini. He is saying. Risposta I won't. Fill in the blank. In some countries, women still cover their heads puntini puntini as they did in the past. Fill in the blank. In some countries, women still cover their heads puntini puntini as they did in the past. Fill in the blank. In summer, it puntini puntini always hot. Risposta is. Fill in the blank. In this collection, the poet is puntini puntini to create his own symbolic universe. Risposta training. Fill in the blank. In 2 hours time, puntini puntini on this report for 12 hours. Risposta I will have been working. Fill in the blank. Industry will not become competitive again, puntini puntini. Major reform is introduced. Risposta unless. Fill in the blank. Is it puntini puntini to go by train or by plane? La risposta è cheaper. Fill in the blank. Is it possible to puntini puntini for the next terms everything classes? Risposta è no. Fill in the blank. Is Margaret coming to? Risposta I hope not. Fill in the blank. Is there puntini puntini airport in Trieste? Risposta è an. Fill in the blank. Is there a puntini puntini at home? Risposta anyone. Fill in the blank. Is there puntini puntini here who is willing to listen to me? Risposta anybody. Fill in the blank. Is there anything to eat? Puntini puntini. I'm hungry. Fill in the blank. Is your apartment large? Puntini puntini. Is too small. Risposta ours. Fill in the blank. Isn't that man? Puntini puntini. Wife works in London. Risposta was. Fill in the blank. It could take some time before the economy is able to reach the 100,000 plus job a month, puntini puntini, to make a real improvement in employment. Risposta needed. Fill in the blank. It feels like puntini puntini. I envy you, as tomorrow you'll fly to Florida. Risposta è a chilly late winter day. Fill in the blank. It had been raining all week. Puntini puntini. We decided not to go to the seaside. Risposta so. Fill in the blank. It is a puntini puntini trip. Risposta 5 hours. Fill in the blank. It's difficult to get puntini puntini such a small car. Risposta in. Fill in the blank. It's essential that strict discipline puntini puntini maintained in the classroom. Risposta B. Fill in the blank. It is extraordinary that she puntini puntini to hold her breath for so long. Risposta is able. Fill in the blank. It is important to take this step now. Puntini puntini require it later. Risposta so as not to. Fill in the blank. It's necessary that class sizes puntini puntini limited to 20 students. Risposta B. Fill in the blank. It is now clear that the government's puntini puntini policy is not working. Risposta economic. Fill in the blank. It is time he puntini puntini the responsibility for what has happened. Risposta took. Fill in the blank. It looks puntini puntini it is going to rain. Risposta like. Fill in the blank. It look puntini puntini it might rain. Take your umbrella with you. Risposta SF. Fill in the blank. It was puntini puntini a convincing presentation that everyone agreed on the need to intervene. Risposta is such. Fill in the blank. It was a world where operatic areas and popular songs meet on equal puntini puntini terms. Fill in the blank. It was dark by the time the ship arrived at the island. You, Pundini, would have been able to see much. Fill in the blank. It was kind of you to come. Thank you, Pundini, for coming. Fill in the blank. It was such a pleasure to meet you after such a long time. I'm really looking forward to Pundini you again soon, as was saying. Fill in the blank. Italy's public debt is Pundini in Europe. It was the highest. Fill in the blank. It's a quarter Pundini 8. Hurry up, or you'll miss the bus. I suppose that too. Fill in the blank. It's amazing how much John Pundini is father. They look at and act exactly the same. I suppose they take over. Fill in the blank. It's forbidden to smoke in this taxi. Can you please Pundini the cigarette? I suppose they pulled out. Fill in the blank. It's his birthday. He Pundini we said. I suppose they can't. Fill in the blank. It's late. I'm afraid he Pundini come. I suppose they won't. Fill in the blank. It's so hot in here. Pundini. The window. I suppose. Do you mind if I open? Fill in the blank. It's very Pundini now in Manchester. I suppose it's sunny. Fill in the blank. It's very easy Pundini as this said to Facebook when you start. I suppose it's to get. Fill in the blank. I've been training to get Pundini with her all week. But she's never home and her mobile is always off. I suppose I'm in touch. Fill in the blank. I've done 6 of the 10 letters. Then you wanted me to do Pundini so far. Fill in the blank. I've got Pundini cookies in the fridge. I suppose that's sound. Fill in the blank. I've got a stiff neck from sitting in a Pundini from that window. I suppose that's blue. Fill in the blank. I have got a terrible headache. Pundini. You and aspirin? I suppose I'll get. Fill in the blank. I've lost count of Pundini times. I've broken my glasses. I suppose how many? Fill in the blank. I've lost my wallet. I can't find it Pundini anywhere. Fill in the blank. I've been very Pundini at sports, but I've always played chess very well. I suppose they're good. Fill in the blank. I have never been very Pundini at sports, but I've always played chess very well. I suppose they're good. Fill in the blank. Jack is riper, is said. Pundini, the vital organs for many of his victims, supposed to have extracted. Fill in the blank. James came to this office after he Pundini in business studies last year, supposed to graduate. Fill in the blank. James opened the door and puntini puntini, a man in the room. La risposta è so. Fill in the blank. James, I told puntini puntini not to speak to me like that. La risposta è you. Fill in the blank. Jane and Bob have grew up. Now puntini puntini are 16. La risposta they. Fill in the blank. Jane is the puntini puntini of 5 children. La risposta eldest. Fill in the blank. Janet set her puntini puntini clock for 7 a.m. Risposta Oram. Fill in the blank. Janet Winterson is a British writer puntini puntini from Manchester. La risposta è she's. Il video di oggi termina qua. Per vedere altri miei video iscriviti al canale, attiva la campanella delle notifiche.